Alright, hey guys, Hamo, we're back again. Welcome to day 4 in the life of the Galaxy S23 Ultra. We're starting to see some significant improvement today after the most recent update. Currently sticking with this camera angle, starting to grow fond of it. I did find my other tripod, but we'll use this view for now, instead of the floating head webcam view that you guys usually see. But stay tuned until the end of the video to see how day 4 goes with this phone. Spoiler alert, this is the second Android phone to last a whole full day for me. But let's kick it off. Woke up at 5:45 a.m. on a Monday morning. Checked my fantasy score as I am entering week 2 of my semifinals. Barely hanging on to a 5-4 lead. And if I win this week, gonna be heading into the finals. Fingers crossed for your boy. 7:30 a.m. finally decided to change my wallpaper. Usually I don't do a lot of customizing, but I went in here, select the second thing I see, and that's it. For some reason, it only shows up on my lock screen. Too lazy to figure it out, but usually it gives me an option to do both lock screen and the wallpaper. But for now, I'm too lazy to figure it out. On to the next task. Hop in my car for a drive in the morning. Still have my phone mounted on the wireless charger. Which also double as my phone mount. My car phone mount. Then I went for a walk. Took a couple pictures. We didn't get a whole ton of snow, but it was enough for people to build a couple snowmen out here. Here's a zoomed in view, ultra wide angle. Here's a video shot of me walking. Another ultra wide angle, 1x, 3x, 10x, 30x into the sun, and 100x. I would not recommend doing this, but this felt ambitious this morning. Once you get to 100x, it is really hard to focus. And at the same time, I don't want to be blinded, so I was able to only capture a part of the sun. I'll show you guys some night photos later, but the moon shot is super impressive at 100x. Sun shot, not so much. Here's a picture of the frozen lake as I'm walking around. Sun is out. Beautiful day. Nice shot of the Galaxy S23 Ultra for you guys. Beautiful quality. This is shot on the regular Galaxy S23, by the way. Then anytime I see a frozen lake, I'm tempted to throw something into it. There isn't much rock or anything nearby. This is the only thing I found. I'm tossing into the water. Well, that was fun. Switching back to the main camera. Ooh, man, hands are freezing. Gonna head back to the car. We're deciding to walk or not. Went for it. Got a couple minutes of sunshine in. Eyes are hurting. Staring at the computer screen all morning. Doing video editing. Glad we can go for a quick stroll. A few more weeks of winter left. Just gotta survive this and we'll be fine. Still love the Galaxy cameras in general. Really easy to switch them back and forth. This is the selfie camera. Here's the main camera. Lots of flexibility. And unlike the OnePlus T camera, I can change the zoom as I'm already recording. There's the wide angle. There's the regular angle. And this is a 3x. All looking pretty stable. Really fun camera to use. Alrighty, gotta take a break before my hand freezes. Pause this. And as I'm walking around, I always have my Galaxy S23 Ultra in my chest pocket. It is such a large phone. Every time I take it in and out of my pocket, it is super scary. Always afraid I might drop it but I try to be extra careful, have the depth grip on it. Unlike the regular Galaxy S23, it's so small, light, and compact. I can take it in and out of my pocket pretty easy without even hesitating. You know what they say, with great powers come great responsibilities. Making my way over to this little waterfall thingy-majiggy that's half frozen. It's gonna be a good time to do a slow-mo. I think director's mode might be my camera mode of choice. If you do a lot of vlogging, lots of flexibility. Here's the regular angle. You can zoom in at 1x and 3x. Currently walking. And by default, every time I get in my car, I just let my phone on a wireless charger to have GPS turn on, even though I don't really need it. But if I'm driving, I might as well just put it there if I need to interact with it or turn on the maps. It's just much easier to access. And then made my way back home as I prepare for work. 10:09 a.m. phone is at 89%. Making my way to the basement to do a little bit more cleanup. Got YouTube music playing. Gonna be blasting my phone 15 to 30 minutes as I'm doing chores around the house. 11:26, phone is at 73%, and I did receive a spam call, but it says it's from Liberty Mutual. I decided to pick up anyways, just to see what they have to say. I thought it's gonna be them selling me insurance quotes or something, but instead when I picked up, it's another call about missing packages and telling me to locate it and all that nonsense. And I guess they were able to spoof the numbers or something, because it's not Liberty Mutual calling me. The Bixby scam calling feature, I guess they weren't able to detect this because it came off as a regular phone number. Just something interesting I wanted to point out. Scammers are getting smarter these days, so be careful out there, kids. For lunch, got some leftover lamb, watching YouTube videos as I'm eating as well. Was able to get a guy on Facebook to come and take away my old dryer. Super pumped about that. Didn't need to pay for it, so can't complain about free services. Then I went for another afternoon stroll. 12:46 p.m. Phone is at 61%. Went for a brief walk this morning and then worked the last few hours. Now I'm on my lunch break. Just gonna go for a quick 15-minute walk. Sun is still out. It's a bit warmer in the afternoon, but still freezing. Been awake since 5:30. So far we got 7 hours of battery life. Looks like should be a solid performance today if we keep going at this rate. But it is a Monday afternoon. I'm working, not a lot of phone usage. Though this morning I did find some time to play games here and there for 15 to 30 minutes, but nothing too crazy. Shot a few short video clips as well. One of my favorite apps on the Play Store is a Google Opinion Awards app. If you guys haven't already, I would recommend downloading it. Every now and then they send you random quick surveys. It'll take you like 2 seconds to take. They'll ask you questions about places that you have been. Have you been to a supermarket lately? Did you watch this video lately? And little things like that. They give you 10 cents, 20 cents, sometimes $1. But anyways, it's still free money and it doesn't take that much effort. So I would recommend it. You can use the money towards any app in the Google Play or the Google Cloud Storage. In the evening, got in my car to go pick up some dry cleaning. Once again, mounted on the wireless charger as I'm driving around. Dinner, we got some ribs, veggies, chicken, and beef. Sent a Snapchat to my friends as well. Saw an article about Google Bard versus ChatGPT. I clicked into it briefly just to see when Google Bard is available, but it sounds like it's just in beta. Look forward to using that whenever Google pushes out to the public. But AI is the new hype everyone is screaming about, so definitely got to keep an eye out on that. 7:34 p.m. Phone is still going strong. Currently at like 40 something percent. And at night I saw some stars in the sky and the moon as well. Decided to test out this video astrophotography mode. Actually, I don't even know if I even activated it or not. I just point and shoot the camera at the sky and let it record. Don't think it looks that great. Maybe I'm misinterpreting this astro videography mode. And here's just me panning back and forth. I didn't see any options in the camera for it, so that's what we have. Let me know if anybody else can figure it out. Then I switched to the picture mode, which looks a lot better. Lets in more light. Can see the tree. A lot more stars in this picture than I can actually see in real life. And there you have the moon. Couple of electrical wires, and then once you start zooming in at 3x, the quality doesn't look as good. Same thing for 10x, but once you go to 100x, look at that. Pretty amazing stuff. I'm not sure if that's how the moon actually looked like, or Samsung just did some AI googling and tossed in the moon picture since they recognize I'm trying to zoom at the moon. But regardless, if you want some great moonshot, S23 Ultra is the way to go at 100x. iPhone can't do this, and none of the other Galaxies can either that I'm aware of. 8:55 p.m. going to bed early on the Monday night after work and driving around, having a super long day. I got this YouTube podcast playing in the background so I can research my fantasy basketball, and I pretty much had this playing the whole night. I went to bed at 32% and woke up at 4:55 a.m. in the morning. New record for me in a while. So here I am, 4:56 a.m. Recorded a quick clip of my phone, took a picture from my window. Snow is coming down hard. We'll see how the rest of the day goes. There you have it. At about 5:45, my S23 Ultra finally reached the 5% mark. Alright, my first all-day battery life with the Galaxy S23 Ultra. This is the second phone that I managed to make it through a whole day without much charging. You do see there are two little spikes here. That's when I was driving in the evening and had on a wireless charger. But regardless, by the time I made it to bed, my phone was at like 30%. And when I woke up, I think it was at like 12% or something. Then I played more videos. Now at 5:36 a.m., phone hit 5%. Then I plugged in the charger so it doesn't die on me while I'm recording this. But nonetheless, pretty impressive battery life. Screen on time is just okay. A full day of battery life on an Android phone, so super pumped about that. With my Galaxy S23, it took like a week to adjust. But with the S23 Ultra, it only took 4 days. And keep in mind that I had YouTube playing 8 hours while I was sleeping. Don't know why I did it, but I was interested in the podcast that I was listening to, and then I was too lazy to turn it off. So I had it playing the whole night. I didn't even plug in a charger just to see if it'll last me to the morning. Long and behold, it did. Day 5, I'll go a little bit easier and I'll have YouTube playing the whole night. We'll see if the performance can keep up. One thing to note, every time I do have very long all-day battery life, my screen on time is usually shorter. So in this case, it's only 4 hours and 15 minutes. But nonetheless, I don't need 8 hours of screen on time while I'm at work. I'm constantly on the computer and spending the 8 hours on my computer while I'm working instead of on my phone. But just the fact that the phone can last me through a full day of me just walking around, driving, sitting on a wireless charger briefly, and just me being able to go through a full day without having to worry about finding a charger to plug it in has been a great experience. We'll see if it can continue. Let me know if there's anything else you guys want me to cover. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please check out my previous day with the Galaxy S23, the smaller version if you haven't already. And see you guys in the next video.